I'm the one in control, the one that brings the heat, the one with the flow, the one that's divine. I'm the one in control, the one with the crown, who never back down, the one busting rhymes. In control, the one that brings the heat, the one with the flow, the one that's divine. I'm the one in control, the one that brings the heat, the one with the flow, the untouchable. I'm the one in control, the one with the crown, who never back down, the one busting rhymes. I'm the one in control, the one with the flow. I'm the one in control, the one with the crown, who never back down, the one busting rhymes. I'm the one in control, the one with the flow. The one with the crown, who never back down, the one busting rhymes. I'm the one in control, who never back down. I just flipped a switch. I got diamonds on my wrist. Flexing on these haters, cause the haters can't resist. My flow so cold like ice, just like that on my wrist. Got racks on racks on racks, my pockets never miss. My cash is in 2 banks, cause 1 bank ain't enough. I spend it on my homies, I don't care too much for stuff. We stacking up our cash and we ain't ever gonna stop. Got designers on our backs and we just love to pop. Designers on our backs. Got designers on our backs and we just love to pop. Designers on our backs. Designers on our backs and we just love to pop. I just flipped a switch. I got diamonds on my wrist. Flexing on these haters cause the haters can't resist. My flow so cold like ice, just like that on my wrist. Got racks on racks on racks, my pockets never miss. My cash is in 2 banks, cause 1 bank ain't enough. I spend it on my homies, I don't care too much for stuff. We stacking up our cash and we ain't ever gonna stop. Got designers on our backs and we just love to pop. Designers on our backs. Got designers on our backs and we just love to pop. Designers on our backs. Designers on our backs and we just love to pop.
Club going up, got this club going up. But your body moving to the beat. club going up. Got this club going up. Feel your body moving to the beat. Club going up. Got this club going up. Club going up. Got this club going up. Club going up, got this club going up. Feel your body moving to the beat. Club going up, got this club going up. 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 Feel your body moving to the beat.
Rolling on dubs, feeling like a king. Riding 22's got a fat diamond ring. Living life fast, need never wait. Shorty by my side, she my soulmate. Rolling in the drop top, feeling the breeze. The sun shining down, everything I need. Got the bass bumping, everybody looking our way. Got the whole city feeling like a brand new day.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Before I even do my intro, can you hear us? We were having some difficulties tonight.
Yes, no, maybe so.
Yes.
I see a yes.
All right, they can hear us.
Let's go.
We're going to go on. So welcome to another episode of the SharpSHOOTers. All of your hosts are here tonight. Juicebox, Danny, Matt, and we're going to do part 2 of the greatest women's wrestler of all time. I said it right this week. Finally.
Good for you.
Thank you. Thank you. As always, we're going to start with our trivia of the week. Juice.
It's me. I'm up. All right. So, with the women's tournament going on right now, I thought it'd be good to stick with a women's themed question. Which female wrestler has wrestled the most matches ever in AEW?
Oh, shit.
I'll go with Sky Blue.
That's a
Is this counting Dark and everything?
It's AEW records all time.
Yeah, so it's counting everything.
Yeah,
I will go with Sky
Sky
Blue.
Blue's a good pick.
Okay.
Sky Blue's a good pick. definitely not DMD.
Sky Blue.
I want to say Sky Blue. Also, I'm gonna say Willow Nightingale.
Okay, so we have Sky Blue and Willow Nightingale.
She did a lot
And
of
the answer is
off-screen
Red
stuff.
Velvet.
Both of those answers are incorrect.
Oh no.
The answer is Nyla Rose with 147 matches.
She's still wrestling with them? Like, I
She-
thought I never see her on TV.
Well, not much anymore. The Ring of Honor matches don't count, but she did Dark every week. Like,
That's crazy.
ever, basically. Whenever
That's
she wasn't
crazy.
on, she was doing Dark. Yeah,
Good
so,
for her.
So, my other form of the question
Good
was
stumper.
gonna be which female wrestler in AEW has the most wins all time. But I couldn't ask that one because it's technically a tie right now between Nyla Rose and Hikaru Shida. They both have 99 wins.
Oh,
So
wow.
How many matches does she wrestle compared to Nyla?
122.
Ooh,
So it's like-
70 less.
No, like 20.
Did you say 190 for Nyla?
147.
Oh, I'm sorry. I heard
Yeah, yeah.
197.
Either way, so yeah, Nyla Rose was the answer for the most matches wrestled by women.
That's a good
in
one.
AEW. There you go.
I really didn't think it was to be. That's crazy. That's so.
I
many
figured you
matches.
guys would have gotten it. I was like, all right, they'll probably think like who's been there since the beginning.
No, I was, but I'm also thinking like who's on TV a lot, so they probably also wrestle some dark, and it's just like I haven't seen Nyla forever.
There you go.
That's crazy. All right, good stumper for Juice. So that brings Juice to 22. I got 12, and Matt's sitting with a nice 2.
It's a lot of twos.
All versions, yeah, nice. So we have a lot to cover this week before we go to the women's tournament. So let's get right into it with WWE first, as always. Where do you guys want to start? We got The Rock, we got conspiracies, we got tag teams, United US, Bray Wyatt.
You guys tell me.
Anyone feel strongly about a topic right now?
No, not really.
All right, let's get the 2 ones that I know are going to take a lot of time out of the way. Tag team ladder match, WrestleMania 6-team ladder match.
Oh, it's a ladder match. I thought it was a 6-pack challenge.
No, ladder. They said it
Technically,
weird
it
at
is
the
a ladder.
start, and
Yeah.
then they later like clarified that it was a ladder match,
Yeah, it is a ladder match.
which is
I like
Cool.
it. I mean, hey, listen.
12 bodies, though,
It's
is
an
a
impressive. It's an impressive pivot that I didn't think they would do.
Yeah.
So I'll take it. It's better than a 4-way showcase or some one-on-one or whatever. So,
Let's do a quick prediction of the 5 teams. We know DIY.
Well, we don't know. No one's qualified yet.
You know what I mean.
We know
Who do we
Judgment
feel
Day.
solid about?
Yes, we know
Okay,
Judgment Day.
We know Judgment Day. Who do we feel pretty confident about? DIY. We've been saying that for a while.
Well, you saw the 3 qualifiers.
No, I didn't
announced?
see the qualifiers yet.
So it's DIY versus the Creed brothers. So
DIY.
I think DIY is going to win that. You have Miz and R-Truth versus Indu Share.
Ms. Archer.
I think Miz and R-Truth. And then the other one was New Day versus shit, I can't remember.
If you can't remember,
Was
probably
it
New Day.
Dunn and
No,
whatever.
that would be
No,
SmackDown.
somebody from Raw. Oh, it was Otis and Tozawa.
Oh, so then New Day.
So probably New Day could be Otis and Tozawa.
That
Though.
would be
Honestly, that one could
That
go
would be a
either
little
way.
pivot.
I think it'll be New Day, but yeah. So I think those are 3 teams right there.
I just don't think you put Otis and Tozawa on WrestleMania over New Day.
You could. You definitely could.
Yeah.
I mean,
Black History Month's over.
SmackDown's
so-
probably going to be Bates and Dunn. I don't know who they're facing,
yeah, they haven't announced those yet.
but probably
They've announced the teams, and
Based
based on
on Dunn.
the teams they showed, I think it's going to be 2 3-way matches to get those 2 teams. Because if you have 3 from Raw, then Damian and Priest, that's 4 teams.
well, he said 3 for Raw, 2 from SmackDown.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So, but they showed all the teams during the segment, like the announcement, and
In fact, SmackDown does have a lot of
but
teams.
there's
though.
6 teams.
You got Imperium.
No,
No, that's Raw. Sorry, duh. You got
Usos.
you got
I don't know.
Santos Escobar's boys.
Yeah, LW. So
You got
Legato,
LWO.
Legato and LWO, AOP, Profits.
We just sang letters.
Yeah, yeah.
I forgot about AOP, but they're not gonna be there. Profits.
What about the Good Brothers?
No, they're in NXT now. They're wasting away.
They got
So
demoted.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
maybe Profits is the other team.
I think it's Profits.
I think
and,
Profits gonna get in there, and
I
then
think it's-
Dunn and Bates.
Yeah, I think the other ones are gonna fight amongst each other. In a
Profits
different
would be a
match.
pretty good team. I would like Profits in there. Cool. All right. And then the other match that I suspect, just based off SmackDown last week, I think the United States is gonna be a 3-way. It looks like they're teasing Orton and Owens with Logan, so I don't know. I don't like. Where else are those two gonna go right now if it's not gonna be both for the U.S. title? I don't know where they pivot them.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, for what it's worth, I mean, before the tag team ladder match was announced, I thought this was going to be what that was. Granted, it's Mania, they can easily do one on night one on night two, but I don't see two multi-man ladder matches on different nights.
Neither do I.
So I don't think they're going to be throwing AJ and.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think AJ and LA Knight are going to be like their own one-on-one match.
It's probably going to be at this point. I just don't think it's just a weird thing. I don't know. It'll probably be a three-way.
Because you want to give LA that spotlight, but I don't think you want to give him the U.S. belt for some reason. So
yeah, you're probably right. That was probably going to be a three-way.
All right. So Bray Wyatt, who brought that up?
I forget what I brought it up for.
Shoot
Something
Hall
about
of
the Hall of
The
Fame.
Hall of Fame? Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Probably unpopular opinion. I don't think he should be a Hall of Famer. Regardless. Flat.
Like ever?
Ever.
I agree.
No disrespect.
I don't think his career
No disrespect, but
was Hall of Fame. Yeah, he was getting there. He was promising. I get it.
yeah.
You know what?
But I agree. I was thinking about that yesterday.
You know what, though? I mean,
Granted, they put in Thurgood.
Sure, but I mean, he's being put in posthumously. Posthumously?
Yeah.
Posthumously.
Good word.
Thank you.
I won't even pretend to try.
I butchered it, but I knew what I wanted to say. I don't know. I mean, yeah, sure, but you know what? The standard of the WWE Hall of Fame, he deserves to be in. If you look at it, fucking Charmel is in there.
I think too
And
many
other
people are in.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I'm agreeing with you
The
on that.
WWE Hall
but-
of Fame is kind of a joke,
It's
except
like the
for
NBA, where you play 2 seasons in the NBA and you're in a Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but no, I don't.
wrong podcast.
I don't think he doesn't deserve to be in. I mean, I get your point, but I'm personally all right with it. Granted, he's not even in yet.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm
Reddit.
not okay with it. I just don't think he's a Hall of Famer. But like,
How many people in it are?
I say that every year about a number of people that are in there. Like this year, what's that tag team that's in?
The
Top Gun.
American Express. No,
US
that's
US
credit
Express?
card. US Express.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Basically American Express.
Who the hell are they? No idea.
But that's the thing, going five inductees every year is ridiculous.
And
Yeah.
who was the other inductee
Well,
that we
to-
just
well, to
talked
be
about
fair-
that none of us knew?
To be fair, US Express. I mean, it's Barry Windham and Rotunda. So
Yeah,
we
yeah,
know
but-
the wrestlers. I
But
never
the
knew them as
tag
a tag
team.
Yeah.
Like, is the tag team? I've never heard of them. They're not ever referred to as like one of the best old school tag teams.
well, I
but,
know
like,
it's getting thin.
it just doesn't make sense. Put them in individually. Great. No, you don't have to put them in as a tag team. Now they're gonna get
Yeah.
double in.
Well, I think Wyndham's already in with the Four Horsemen.
That's what I'm saying. So now they're gonna get double. Like,
He's gonna be.
no
put
offense
in
to Wyndham,
third time.
is he one of those wrestlers that should be double inducted to the? Like, come on.
It doesn't mean anything until
I
there's
know.
a building.
I know.
Even that doesn't mean much.
All right.
I guess true.
Let's
There's
go.
there's nowhere to even like look at it.
Right? Like,
We-
it's not like whatever.
We need to take a minute here to talk about some conspiracies. Conspiracies.
We're gonna jump right in there.
Let's hear about it. I want to hear what's going
You
on
wanna
here.
hear
Some
some
conspiracies are
conspiracies?
afoot in the land of WWE.
Well, I wore my Jets shirt because I'm summoning my inner Rodgers, my inner Aaron Rodgers,
And which part?
the conspiracy part.
Yeah,
Oh.
please stay healthy. Please stay healthy here. Can't have you going down on the podcast.
So, I go on Twitter often.
Yes.
That's where I get most of my wrestling news.
Okay.
Every so often, when I'm on Twitter, I see someone trending, and I'm like, oh, why is this
Uh-oh.
person trending? For example, Maxine Dupree or whatever her name is.
Oh, yep.
Or for example, Bianca Belair. Couple weeks ago.
Yep. All
So
the
I
bull-
click it.
all
I
the
click it.
bullies.
I click it to see why they're trending, and all I'm finding is like support here, support there, support there, support here. I've never once in my life seen a tweet that was bullying them or anything. I think it's like fake outrage. Like people are just putting support and they're saying that you gotta shut the bullies down, but there's no actual bully tweet.
Where's the
I think it's bullshit.
bullying?
Yeah.
We haven't
Show
seen
me
any
the
backstage
bullying.
videos.
To actually
The only thing we have is Candice LeRae saying no one in the back likes you. We haven't seen anyone say that to her.
And Candace was clearly a work. Like that wasn't
Candace
like a
was-
real thing. What are we getting fake outrage on that?
Candice
too?
was very mean.
Where's the outrage on Christian?
Right? She's not Christian. You can't be saying shit like that. You're not. You just don't deliver it as well.
Have
as
you seen the
Christian.
tweets though, John?
Yes.
You've seen like no, I'm saying have you seen the actual bully tweets? Because I have not.
For Maxine, I have. Listen,
Okay.
all right, for what it's worth, I try to be better. I am better. While you're on Twitter, I'm in the trenches, my friend.
He's-
I'm in there.
He's typing.
I go into the comments. And I dig
Okay.
in. I don't type a dog.
That's
No,
how you type.
I've seen the Maxine Dupree ones, shitting on her and frustration. Honestly, most of it is from a good place where it's not really targeted at her.
She sucks.
It's targeted at the WWE for putting her in that position too early, too quick. That's why she's getting booed, and that's the problem. It's like disassociating the booing of the person versus the system that put her in that place. Like same thing with Roman and Cena. Like people don't really hate Cena; they hate the booking of Cena, where he is, things like that. But the Bianca one, that was in the Instagram comments when they posted the 2K cover, and people were like going at like Bianca being only on there because she's black. Those I saw.
I didn't actually see those.
Yeah.
I just saw people being like, "We love you, Bianca." Well, I'm like, when did anyone say we hate you?
That's where the Bianca one came from. Somebody posted because they're the ambassadors for the game, Bianca, Rhea, and Cody, and they were like, "Oh, Bianca's only there because she's black," and so everyone kind of. And there's a lot of like that, so that's why Bianca was getting the hate.
Send me the receipts because I still don't believe that they exist.
I'll find it. I'll find them again. I'll show you. I don't save them or anything, but I'll find them.
You don't bookmark them?
I do not bookmark them. No. But yeah, so that's why. But I get what you're saying. I mean, they're definitely capitalizing on it now with Maxine.
100%.
They said Maverick has them. That's what Marie said. Any other conspiracies?
That's all I know.
Well,
There's
how
still the
deep
one-
do we want to get?
There's still the one with the Rock and this little L being like, I'm not with it.
Honestly, I think I'm off my double O Dwayne theory.
Yeah, I think it's just
I
he
think
doesn't know how to put a finger
I
up.
think I moved on from
I
that.
told you
because-
guys. I already told you guys it's arthritis. I told you that since day one.
Yeah, I'm off that theory now because if they go back to that, it's gonna be even worse. So it makes even less sense now that they've like justified a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, the way he's gone in now with being like CEO and tight end and all this stuff with that promo.
Yeah. CEO, is that the word of the day?
Was that
A member of the board.
member of the board?
He's
I
like I'm your
apologize.
boss. Is basically
Yeah.
what he was saying.
So like all of a sudden now you're gonna turn night one and be like, actually, I was a good guy the whole time. Like,
No.
I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
What do you think? How do you like the directions going in though? 'Cause now you have Seth getting involved, and I feel like Seth is just
I'm loving
talking shit.
I'm
Like,
loving the sub rivalry of The Rock and Pharaoh. He called his dog like a piece of shit on his Instagram thing.
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna say all right. So
I pops.
I didn't watch the 21-minute video he did a few weeks ago. I sure as hell didn't watch the 11-minute promo
You
he
should've
cut
watched the
also.
Bro, they're funny.
So like
he's he's just The Rock. I understand the storyline such, but he's just so fucking funny.
I can't even win a game of rock paper scissors.
That was also
I'm supposed
Girl
to
cheated.
believe-
She
Girl
cheated.
cheated.
That girl. If you haven't seen it at home, some girl challenged rock paper scissors. She went on scissors. You don't do that. Who does rock paper scissors? What the? Who does that?
Either way,
She's a communist.
he's a loser.
Has to be. I said
Yeah,
it.
I don't know. Whatever. We'll see where it goes. I'm kind of just over it.
All right, let's get Juice in a better mood. Let's go over to AEW.
Let's go. All right, I'm in.
We're gonna save the best for last. So let's start. I don't know. Let's start with something random. Angelico. Why is Angelico on this list?
And
Because of how you just said it.
And
Helico,
and
sorry.
Helico is on this list because I almost had an aneurysm on Saturday night. They did it again on Collision. The announcers, the commentators, both were calling him Angelico and Angelico. Pick a fucking lane. It's Angelico. It's been since day one.
But it's spelled Angelico.
Angelico. Of all people, you should know this, Danny.
But he's white. Isn't he an angel?
No, my lord. Either way, I'm over it. They keep doing it. They ruined him. I can't even watch his matches anymore. I enjoy watching his matches.
Or you just mute it.
I want to hear the crowd.
But
Just saying. Either way, I'm tired.
It's like
of
you're
it.
being picky.
I'm not being picky. His name was Angelico for like 4 years. And all of a sudden, Ring of Honor, Ian Riccaboni is like Angelico, and everyone else is all fucking confused about it.
Some of these announcers just don't know how to pronounce his name, bro.
Yeah, I know. And they're
All right.
wrong about it. I'm not gonna go into it again. I just had to say it and get it off my chest.
All right.
Fucking hell.
So you're with Kevin Kelly. You don't like Ian because he doesn't say Angelico, right?
No, we're not getting into that. He's gone. He's last week's news. He's
What
done.
ab-
He's
what-
done. He's
what
done in
about
rings.
Jericho and Abrahantes.
That is my new dream match. I don't know if you guys heard this on Rampage.
No. So can I?
I did skip Rampage this week.
Can I have a confession?
Skip
I missed it.
Rampage.
I missed it. Not skipped it. I missed it.
Can I make a
I didn't
confession?
mean to.
What's your confession?
Over the last month, I think I've watched just Dynamite. I haven't seen a Collision episode in a very long time.
I mean,
This is good, bro.
To be fair, you've been busy, but
Yeah.
hopefully we can get you back on the saddle with that because there's some good stuff. Granted, the last 2 weeks also were pre-taped, so like they were good, but like you weren't missing anything that was like crazy. So, still, we gotta get you back into it though.
Yeah.
I
I think this weekend's gonna be a really good
So
one.
on Rampage, Abrahantes was coming out with whichever luchador he was coming out with this week, and Jericho was like, "I hate that guy. I'm gonna challenge him to a death match. Me and him. I'm gonna kill him." And I was just like, "Let's go.
I would
Let's go.
love
I'm
that.
with Jericho.
That would be the best match in the
He's
world.
fighting all these luchadors right now. Give him Abrahantes. Fuck him up in a
Just
death
throwing
match.
on like a random episode of Dynamite or something.
You're with Jericho. 'Cause
I'm with
everyone,
Jericho.
Everyone wants Jericho to go away.
Well, I'm with Jericho on this. I like Jericho. Honestly, I think he's been getting some bad opponents.
I always
lately.
like Jericho.
I think he's been getting some rough like opponent, like Gates of Agony. That one luchador, whatever. The two of them. It's some rough opponents. I
Yeah,
think.
he doesn't have a direction right now. I feel like he's letting like the main eventers do their thing, and whatever happened with Sammy being suspended, I think also kind of like threw that off base. So like,
the problem is nobody wants him touching anybody. They just don't want like after Ricky and all the other stuff. So now that he's with Hook, they're like, get him away from Hook. Like it's just whatever. I don't buy it. Whatever. People are gonna hate because they're gonna hate, but you just need some better opponents and more direction.
and I think also the Lionheart thing, it's good to bring back like once in a while, but don't make it like your new.
But I feel like they did it so people stop singing his song.
Maybe, which is so weird, but
That's stupid. Yeah.
hey, get out of there. Hands off the merchandise. I got a question also. Speaking of Rampage, since you guys haven't been watching Rampage though, you probably
I
can't.
missed a week.
You probably can't speak to this, but I like them. But I feel like Top Flight's lost a step since they've
I think
reformed or gotten back together.
I think he's afraid to get hurt, man.
Well, they've both
Which
gotten
one?
hurt. Yeah, they've both gotten hurt, and honestly, and like
Like
Good.
really bad injuries too.
and good for him if he's really building up the muscle. But they dropped that line recently on Dante that he's been bulking up and getting muscle. I don't know how much of that is true, or if it's just him kind of like gaining a little bit. He's still a skinny dude, but like compared to what he used to do, it just
Yeah.
I feel like every match they've been in the last month or so, they've
Well,
like messed something up.
Yeah,
No,
like,
It's
I
been
do
a little
agree
rough.
with that.
So I don't know.
They've
I like
also
them.
haven't been pushed as well. I think that's part of the reason because
Yeah.
like they haven't been looking as crisp as they were, before the injuries.
Mhm.
kind of like I mentioned that him and Top Dollar don't know how to clear the top rope together.
Well,
That
that's
was-
part of
yeah,
it.
that was
that's
insane,
part of the
man.
last
Like,
month or so. It's
You
been
can't
rough.
be called Top Flight and not clear the top rope.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but
That's wild.
they feel a little off lately.
You know what feels a little off lately? That we still don't have 10 subscribers for our Prime. So please go on for our Twitch. I'm sorry. Please go on Prime. Use your free subscription. AmazonGames.com. Right down here. All right. Please give us our free subscription and let us go. Linktree for all our old episodes. Sub on YouTube. Follow on Twitch. Whatever you'd like to do.
Or I'll kill the dog.
Whoa.
I said or.
No. No, sir. All right. Adam Copeland.
Yo, Copeland, he's got it down bad for Mariah May. You guys catch that? Beth's got to watch out.
Don't
Do you know what I'm
say
talking about?
that. No, I don't.
He was holding the sign.
Yeah.
He had the luchador mask.
No one. So, all right, Copeland was in the crowd on.
I
on
remember
Saturday.
that.
Yeah, but he was there the whole night. So earlier in the night, during the Mariah May match, he's holding a sign that says Mariah May. What are you like? Mariah May is my next wife, or something like that.
No,
or,
my future ex
or my future ex-wife. He's holding the sign. I'm like, yo, Copeland, man, you got to be careful.
At the time, no one knew
That's
it was
hilarious.
Copeland.
Yeah, he's wearing the mask.
No, that's so funny.
And then I think he wore another. He had another sign when Danielson came out, and it was like Brian Danielson's a main event stealer or something like that.
Yeah.
I love the signs that he was holding. That was awesome.
That's great.
You know,
AEW rankings. I feel like this is about to be a little sad moment for Juice.
it's not sad. I got a bone to pick with TK.
Angry moment.
This is some bullshit. All right, I didn't bring back the AEW rankings for like 5 or 6 months just for you to announce they're back, and then you do them for 2 weeks, and then they go away. The fuck are you doing? Either we're doing them or we're not.
Have they not been updated?
Nah. Since he announced it, they did them on March 31st, and then like a week, not March, freaking February 30th or whatever. Yeah, February 30th, and then like March, like whatever. They did them twice.
Yeah.
That's the point. And what the fuck? Where are my rankings at?
I thought they were supposed to be monthly.
No, well, they used to be weekly, and then
No,
I
I
was like,
remember
all right.
that. But I thought when they
We
brought it
assumed.
back, they said it was gonna be a monthly
Well,
thing.
I think we assumed that. I don't think they ever said it.
Oh, okay.
We just assumed because it happened right at the end of the month, and they just haven't done them.
Interesting.
And I'm just like, I'm not bringing them back. I'm not doing it. I did all that work.
I mean, Samoa Joe has made a point, and he said like I brought back the rank. He's probably gonna refer to them again. I'm sure they're gonna. It might be a monthly thing.
Some bullshit, man.
Who knows? What's real bullshit is how the Bang Bang Scissor Gang bullshit happened this last night.
Oof.
That was a terrible ending to one of the worst storylines I've ever seen in my life. It was awful. It came out of nowhere.
Well, no. I mean, that was exactly what we thought was going to happen eventually.
Yeah,
They were gonna turn
but they
on.
haven't really been building to like a lot of like every week they've been getting along pretty well with the exception of like one or two maybe like interruptions on the mic, but like nothing where they've been arguing how to beat people or whatever. Then all of a sudden it's just like we're gonna beat the crap out of him and let's go turn on him. It's like we can build. I don't know.
I think everybody.
And
knew
again,
it was
I don't
coming.
even care because at least the whole goddamn
Yeah,
faction's
I
over.
think they accomplished
The
a lot.
worst.
I think they wrote Darby off. They got Jay White over, and they split it up. So I think they accomplished. A lot in
Yeah.
that segment.
The segment itself, if it wasn't the end of a shitty storyline, I guess I would like better. Just the entire storyline's been so good. Like they accomplished nothing. This little faction for however long it was together did nothing except for this ending. I just wasn't a fan of it.
Kind of ruined my theory, though.
Of
What was your theory?
I thought that they were gonna keep the Bullet Club face and turn the other guys heel, and that's why Max has been very weird recently. 'Cause I thought he was really playing into being a heel.
No, I think Max is just weird.
I was thinking that too. Man, Max has had a weird week. He's had a rough week, man. For those of you that don't know, who don't live in the trenches of Twitter, it recently came out that AEW was interested in possibly signing Shelton Benjamin to come aboard, be maybe an agent, be a part-timer, or whatever. And for whatever reason, Max Caster tweeted out, "We don't want him," and it led to like Keith Lee replied to Max saying like, "Don't write we when it's just you," and everyone was shitting all over Max, and then Max was just leaning into it, all the replies and all the shit and everything like that, and then the next morning he posted an apology that he was hacked, but he wasn't going to delete any of the tweets because it just so happens that
It was a psych, yeah.
it just so happens that he agreed with everything that the person
That
wrote,
was hilarious.
which was clearly him. So
That
like
was
it's
really
just,
funny.
it's really weird. And then the thing that really like I didn't mind all that. Fine, be weird, be annoying. But what he did yesterday morning or yesterday afternoon with Sammy, that kind of pissed me off. That's a little fucked up. I don't know if you guys saw
that.
Or he like shook his hand or
the
something.
picture with Sammy. So I don't know if you guys remember the stuff with Sammy, but years ago, like maybe year 2 of AEW, really early on.
The Sasha Banks stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Sammy, like, in a podcast, said he wanted to rape Sasha, blah blah blah.
That was before
Yeah.
AEW.
No, I know. It was years and back.
Oh yeah, we can't use that.
And then and then he got suspended, and he did like sensitivity training and all that stuff, and came back and all was good or done. Just to do that picture, I was like, why? Like it's the day she's coming, she's coming. Why rile it up with?
Yeah,
Oh, what a
so
good
much.
guy! Like I don't know. That whole thing rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, that is a little weird.
Play ball. I'm done with the bullshit. After everything with Punk,
Yeah, I don't know what Max is trying to
I don't need an inch of
accomplish
this. Like honestly, he should get fucking suspended and like he should pay for this because it's gonna keep fucking happening and like all it's gonna lead to is a year from now Mercedes is gonna fucking walk. I don't want to see it. I'm just over it. So I have very little tolerance for it after everything with the Bucks and Jack, all that. So
That's fair. But Mercedes is here now.
yes,
Oh.
she's here, the CEO. AEW, baby. Let's go! Ladies, Monet in the house. Let me hear you. CEO, 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 CEO. Drop me some CEOs in the chat. Let's go. She's here, baby. It's about time.
And she's teaming with Imperium.
How did we feel about that entrance last night? Honest opinions. I thought it was a little like I wish she interacted at the beginning a little more with someone. I feel like I figured like the big homecoming, you have a good heel kind of try to ruin it for her. That could lead to something more with the main
Who
event.
says she's not a heel?
Ooh.
The main
Ooh.
event last night, how it ended.
That doesn't mean anything.
Hugging Willow, saving Willow from the heel.
I don't think that means anything.
With the way Monet has been in the past, you're right. That doesn't mean anything. Right now, she's playing the good guy.
She's
Good
playing
girl.
face.
I agree.
But
She was also in Boston last night, so you can't really be heel in Boston, in your hometown when you're making your debut.
Yeah, I mean, listen, my mentality going into it was that it was gonna be the CM Punk thing. They were gonna do the
Yeah,
same
you
thing.
did
And that's
say
exactly what they did, and
Yep.
that was the way they should have done it. Like, you don't need someone else, you don't need like a Brit or anybody coming out and stealing that thunder or being a first feud. It did its job perfectly for the first night. At first, I wasn't crazy about the theme.
I like the
I
theme.
think it'll be fine. I'll grow on it. The
I
thing
like
is,
the theme.
there's a lot going on. There's like the CEO chants, the Symphony Number 9. Then there's the rap in the background. There's just a lot in there, and it's kind of the same way I felt about Danielson's when he first came in. So I'm willing to like let it play
Yeah.
out because obviously, rather than the crowd cheering Mercedes or Monet, they went with CEO because of the theme. So it was very manipulative on purpose in that way to get the crowd to chant what they wanted them to chant, but it worked.
Sheep.
I liked it though. I think it did its job, and I
think Vince is pissed that he didn't think of this theme for Gunther.
oh, poor Walter. He let it go. He let a good theme go.
Who's going to be her first feud? Do you think they're going to do the Julia Hart angle, or are they going to do the tag team with
think-
Willow because she's supposed to be trying to tag team with Chris? Like,
I think it's going to be with Willow, but quickly turn on her.
so like maybe that first pay per view was it Dynasty coming up?
Yep.
Maybe Dynasty. They had like a tag team match, and she turns on her to cost it, or after?
Just
Who knows? At some point, cost.
Walks out on her.
So I don't think we're gonna Willow team up at all like that. At least not for a while.
Okay.
I think to do that, you gotta get Stat to turn on Willow first, and I think that's where we're going. I think Stat's turning heel. I don't know if you guys saw it online after Dynamite. They did a segment where Stat was backstage holding her neck, saying she got attacked by somebody, and that's why she couldn't come out and help Willow. Of course, when you never see an attack, you at least can't really believe it. So I'm thinking that this is like because also Willow's been beating everybody that Stat's lost to because of Stokely or Willow. So I think it's going to lead to Stat turning heel, being with Stokely.
I think we're just talking a little bit low. We just got to talk more towards the mic. I think that's on us.
Yeah,
My apologies. Thank you, Keverlast.
but yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. I think Stat's going to turn, and I think Mercedes is going to go for Julia and take the TBS title. I think it's going to be a good way to get her away from the rankings and just give her a belt.
You don't want to give her the women's?
And away from
No.
Tony.
No,
Tony's
not yet.
hot. Tony's still hot.
Tony's still doing
No,
her
no, no.
thing.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying you're wrong. I'm just
I'm good with TBS for now.
poking the fire a little bit.
Yeah, she'll get
Alright.
it soon, but TBS for now.
All right. Last thing on the list. Really like the match. Really liking the rivalry. Kingston versus Okada. That match was dope last night, and I'm liking Okada. The more he's talking, the more they're putting him on TV. The backstage stuff with the happy birthday where he made him sing it to Matt.
Yeah, Marvez is a bum.
That was, I think, hilarious. I'm loving all this. And they said that he's only going to be challenging him for the Continental title, right? Not all three.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I found. That's what I found interesting.
Yeah.
It looks like they're gonna split the Triple Crown up, which I
It's,
think
it's about
is
time. You had to.
for the best.
Yeah.
It's
You
just
don't need to carry around 3 titles.
it's just a shame because like again, like this is one of those things where like we said you go, oh, Kingston Okada, that's gonna be dope at Dynasty. And then I'm like, all right, well maybe they're gonna do it at Supercard of Honor. Because the Ring of Honor title. And then they're just doing it here on Dynamite, which is gonna be great. But now okay, I'm left wondering, okay, you're 2-3 weeks away from Supercard of Honor. Kingston's not feuding with anybody outside of Okada. Is he gonna run it back? Like you're gonna run it back where every week he's losing to somebody else? I just don't know. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Interesting. I get it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm just frustrated because again, as a Ring of Honor viewer,
When
it's
did they
still the
announce
same bullshit?
When did they announce the match though for? Next week?
It's next week.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a good card because that's
Toronto.
You got
Edge,
that.
Edge and
You got
Christian.
the I Quit match.
Yup.
I believe there's another match they already announced for next week. I forgot what it was. I thought it was a big match.
CEO versus DMD.
No, they didn't announce that. I believe they said CEO was talking on Collision
It's
this Saturday.
no, she's talking next week on Wednesday.
Oh, she is talking.
And it's Jericho and Hook next week, 1-on-1.
That's what it was. Thank you. Yes.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Jericho.
Jericho. All right.
No, Lion Hook, they said. Because of Lionheart.
All right. So, with that being said, that is our Where's Matt recap. We're going to
Nowhere.
take a short commercial break. Before we do, please look in the chat. If you're confused how to use your Prime account to subscribe for free, there is a link in the chat. Please click on it. If you have a subscribe account or if you haven't remembered to renew your subscription, please do that during the commercial break. We'll be right back.
Pulling on dubs, feeling like a king. Rockin' 22's got a fat diamond ring. Living life fast, need never wait. Shorty by my side, she my soulmate. Rolling in the drop top, feeling the breeze. The sun shining down, everything I need. Got the bass bumping, everybody looking our way. Got the whole city feeling like a brand new day.
And welcome back, everyone. Not this time, as we do part 2 of the greatest woman wrestler of all time. We are in round 2. None of us have used a veto yet.
I veto that.
Whoa.
Okay. Continue.
One veto was used last week by one of our guests, Marie, who did a subscription through her Amazon Prime account, I assume, and was able to do a veto last week. She vetoed our last round.
Brie Bella.
And unfortunately pushed I can't even say her name, I'm so upset.
Brie Bella.
Brie Bella through
Sorry.
over.
Sorry,
Who was it
Wendy.
over?
Sorry, Wendy Richter.
Wendy Poor Richter.
I got you.
I was about to get there. It was taking too long to scroll.
All right.
So we are starting round 2 this week. We are in our top 16, right?
32.
32. I'm off. 16 matchups, that's what it is. And let's start right away.
With March Madness right around the
Do you
corner.
These numbers aren't right at all. No, I'm kidding.
All right, so
So bef-
first matchup is up.
Before we do start, just some quick numbers to share with everybody. Not that the teams really matter that much, but with the 32 remaining women, 15 of the 32 are from Team Juicebox, 7 of them are from Team Danny, and 10 are from Team Matt. So.
Suck on that, Trebek.
Ain't no bum cover.
All right, so let's get started. Same rules apply as last week. We all have one veto left. It can only be used in round 2, cannot be used past round 2. If anyone at home would like to subscribe
Tonight.
question?
No, continue.
Okay. If anyone at home would like to subscribe tonight, you will be allowed to use a veto. Again, just like us, only in round 2, not past round 2. And you can only veto on the current matchup. You cannot go back into any previous matchups and veto anything we've already gone past.
Yeet.
Use the drum roll.
We will use a drum roll to give you a little countdown if anyone has subscribed tonight to let you know that you have 5 seconds to veto before we move on to the next matchup.
So,
You had a question.
does my guy Keverlast have his veto carry over?
Kevlast.
I believe we said no last week.
It's kind of rude.
Like, we did say that they had to use it tonight. I believe that's why Marie used it in the last matchup.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So,
We did say that.
unfortunately,
Sorry, Keverlast.
Keverlast does not have it.
Yeah, suck it.
Another suck on that. All right. First matchup of the night. Number 1 seeded Mickey James versus number 8 seeded Thunder Rosa, both from Team Juicebox.
This is a rough go, gentlemen.
This is a rough go. This is a rough first matchup.
This is gonna be a rough block.
This is easy.
This is the juice box block. The juice blocks.
This is a rough.
Juice
This
block?
is a rough go
This
for
is
Juice
rough.
Block.
It's all Team Juice versus
What do
Team
we
Juice.
got?
Marie's talking shit to Keverlast. Love it. You messed up.
You messed up. Boom.
You messed up, loser. All right. Next one. So, I believe we said if they're both the same team, we'll let him be the deciding pick. So,
Okay.
you want to go first? Or you want me to go? You said it was easy, so you go first.
Easy. Mickey James.
I agree. I think Mickey James, right now, from what I've seen, is
She would be a Hall of Famer. Thunder Rosa doesn't have a long enough career.
What? All right. Well, my vote was gonna be for Mickey as well. So that's
clean
nice and
sweep
easy.
for Mickey. Number 1
Yeah.
seed goes on through. Matchup number 2. Sorry, I saw that happening. I didn't know what else to do for you.
Ugh.
Matchup number 2, another
Oh, boy.
rough matchup of another Team Juicebox pair. We got number 5 Becky Lynch versus number 13 Bianca Belair. What is this, their 4th meetup at this point?
Sure.
Anyway, I don't know. They had, 2 WrestleMania matches and 1 SummerSlam? Was that it?
I think it was one Mania.
1 Mania, 1 SummerSlam? This is their rubber match.
Sure.
This is another tough. Well, I don't think it's that tough. I think it's another easy one, but it's just a tough matchup. But I'm gonna go. I'll start this one off. I'm gonna go with Becky Lynch.
Okay.
Uh-oh. He's pulling up the tweet.
Yeah, he's pulling up. Oh no! Oh god, that tweet! I totally forgot about that goddamn tweet.
I don't even know where it went.
Good,
He's tweeted too much.
good.
You should know it from
You
memory.
should, yeah, you should have shot it or whatever.
Oh, Bianca,
Screenshot
my
it.
Bianca. Wrong hand.
All right. Well, my pick is Bianca.
Because of the tweet from last week.
Because-
You gotta watch last week's show to hear that tweet.
In the comment below, right there. Right, not a comment, but right there, that link. You can watch it. right
Yeah, as I say, the comments are
there. Not now, though. After this one.
comments are that way.
You have the deciding vote.
Oh, I thought you were reading up more to tell.
No, he said
you
Becky
was going
Lynch.
with Bianca.
I mean Bianca Belair.
All right, well,
1-1 tie.
I'm gonna go with Becky. I mean, she's my number 3 overall. So yeah.
Tell you what, the black women in this
She's also
industry
done
face
more.
What?
the black women in this industry face regular barrage and racism and
There it is.
misogyny
There it is.
from fans like you guys.
Oh,
All right, let's
Man.
get past this. Let's go to the next match. No one has this
oh, this is a blood.
Okay,
this,
I'm
is a,
sorry.
this is a bloodbath, gentlemen.
This is a bloodbath as we face another Team Juicebox pair of Saraya versus AJ Lee. Another great matchup, another historic matchup. AJ Lee's Saraya's first title win in WWE was over AJ Lee on Raw. So that was pretty cool. Is she gonna do it again tonight?
I'm dead inside.
I'm dead inside.
Can I say dead?
All right, Matt. I went with the first one. I went last time. You go this time.
This is a tough one.
They're all tough ones.
Same era, same time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Same like longevity almost.
I'm purely in-ring stuff, not talking about Twitter stuff. I have to go with Saraya.
I agree. I think Saraya has just done more in her career, so I gotta go with Saraya.
Juice is sad.
Does he use his veto?
I mean, my vote goes with AJ, just because she was in my top 5. Like, but I can't use the veto here.
Oof.
Yeah, because they're both mine. So it's tough either way. I was gonna lose either way.
Anyone can subscribe at home and use a veto. Just remember that.
No, you can't. Next,
Oh. So Saraya's making it through.
Saraya moves on. I'm free.
Oh, the Matt block.
I'm free.
No juices. Now we have a pair of mats. We have Britt Baker versus Mandy
I
Rose.
saw people say DMD if you do that automatically, but it didn't work.
She doesn't have that. She doesn't have that.
She hasn't been on in a
I
while.
don't think you had that effect.
Yeah, I don't think she's been on since like August, maybe
It's been a long time, maybe longer.
August, September.
She got that Monte Kia.
Ooh, Marie writes Mandy Rose.
Too bad you're ready to use your veto, Marie.
She can sub again, but no.
You could gift us it.
Oh.
Gifting a sub. I didn't even think about that.
Do you want to go first or want me to go first?
You sound like you were ready to go.
I am. I just wanted to.
Kevin last said, "Oh damn, what the fuck did I do?" We said it multiple times last week, bro. Crowd is sacked. They missed something.
Yo, what are you eating? What's the snack? Tell me what's good. No, you didn't use your veto last week. That's all.
Just yeah, that's why Marie's going at you because you forgot your veto.
Ooh,
PB
peanut butter.
pretzels.
Peanut butter. PB's peanut butter.
They want to take the chance of saying it wrong.
You never know. I'm gonna go with Mandy Rose. My main reason for that is, in all honesty, I don't think Britt is very good at her character work. When you're a heel versus a face, I think she's just Britt, and I think that hurts her compared to someone like Mandy who can do the face and the heel thing. So yeah, I'm going with Mandy, and that's not me trolling. I'm being honest. Mandy for me.
I'm gonna go with Britt. I hear what you're saying. I hold the in ring above the character personally, so I think she's better in the ring than Mandy. So I'm gonna go with Britt.
She got better in NXT though.
I'm not saying Mandy's bad. I'm saying I think Britt's better.
It's a tough one. I think I have to go with the wrestler that had a very bloody match that really put a women's match over. DMD. That no holds barred match.
You get
The one with Rosa.
Yeah, that was probably one of the better women's matches I've ever
Shame
seen.
you didn't have the same standard for Thunder Rosa before.
I just don't like her. He knows that.
Yeah.
Juice knows that.
I know my audience.
All right. Britt Baker making it on through to the next round. Next matchup number 4. All right, finally some different teams facing each other. We got Aja Kong from my team versus Sarah Del Rey from Team Juicebox.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going with Sarah Del Rey. Same thing stands that I said last week. While you guys may not be familiar with her game, the things she did in Shimmer and Ring of Honor, all the independents, and then coming to WWE and working in the Performance Center to get all of that talent to where they are now, where most of that list wouldn't even be on this list if it wasn't for her. I got to give her the love. So, Sarah Del Rey.
Same thing as I said last week. If I don't know either one of them, I'm just going to go based on kind of stats. Aja Kong for me.
Wow, 2 great arguments there.
I can keep going, but
No.
He's more passionate about his because he knows his.
I'm just
I
saying.
don't know either. I just know Aja Kong historically has done, I think, more.
you think more.
I'm going to go with the chalk just because I don't know either. Give me the chalk.
Wow.
Aja.
All right.
No, I was
Aja.
like, what's the chalk?
I knew what he meant.
King
but-
Kong Bundy.
Gotcha. He's like, what?
Aja Kong. move
All right,
on.
moving on. Sorry, Del Rey.
With some real
real hard hitting
Womp womp.
analysis by us on that matchup.
I couldn't really
I
say
could have
much.
kept going. Y'all said no.
I didn't. He said
I
no.
could. Well, he was the one deciding
Again,
at that point.
don't say y'all.
All right.
All right, team. Yeah, well, Team Danny's Bailey versus Team Juicebox's Naomi. Freebird coming in with a Naomi vote.
Ooh.
Wow.
Does that sway anyone? Let's find out.
Whoa.
Oh, Marie with the Naomi. Naomi
Oh.
sharing some love.
Oh, what's her thing? Let the light shine.
The glow.
Feel the glow. Feel the glow.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it is.
Feel the glow. Get up on that beat.
Bring it to the floor.
Fun fact: both of these wrestlers were fired from WWE last night by being at AEW live.
Good for them. New stable debuting.
Yeah, that'd be dope. What did Freebird hashtag?
Oh my god, Turtle Divas. Turtle Divas. It's really sad I knew that immediately just reading that gibberish. You're like, oh my god, Turtle Divas.
And I thought it was a Home Alone 2 reference.
Two turtle doves.
Yeah, I'm like, did you try to say turtle doves there? What the hell is he talking about?
You guys ever realize resign and resign?
Oh,
are
shut up,
Freebird.
Freebird. Anyway,
We're not going that
going
deep.
back. I'm gonna start my vote off with Bailey.
Talk about
All right,
conspiracies.
I think Bailey is a better wrestler. I just like Bailey better. I'm gonna go with Bailey.
I guess I'm up next. So I love these are really hard matchup. These are two really good. For what it's worth, though, I think it's time for the glow to dim. Bailey moves on.
Oof.
I just think everything Bailey
Matt,
has
is
done
it
and
clean
can
sweep?
do.
Bailey annoys me. She always has, and I feel like that's not fair to say. But yeah,
Maverick unfortunately doesn't get a vote. I'm sorry, Marie.
I vote for Naomi because let me tell you why.
Oh God.
Oh no.
The tweet again. Let's move on, producer, please. Next matchup. You mean me or him?
The system.
Up to the crowd.
What is happening? Uh-oh. Team Juicebox versus Team Matt. We got a
Let me pause you there.
recently debuted Mercedes Monet versus...
Can I pause you right here? Can I just pause you? Mercedes moves on. On to the next one.
Wow. Wow.
All
Tell
right.
me what I'm telling lies.
On to the next one.
Do I not get to speak?
Apparently we're all done. Next.
All right. She moves on.
Unless you're using your veto. To not put Mercedes past. Next up, we got Luna Vachon from Team Danny versus Team Juicebox's Tony Storm. How we feeling about this? I know where you're going.
Yeah, I mean, guys, listen. The chin's up, the tits are out. I mean, shoes are flying. Tony Storm. All day.
I agree. I love Luna. Tony Storm.
Okay.
Even
Marie says Tony.
Says Tony.
Do
Look,
you argue
Everyone
Tony?
loves Tony.
Everyone loves Tony.
There's a reason.
Chin up, tits out.
It's beautiful.
I love her. I hope I can get her autograph.
Are you
Next.
sure? That looks like Mariah May though in the picture.
What?
Next up, matchup number 9. Already over halfway through this. No, we're still not. 32. I keep forgetting.
It's okay.
It's all right. Jacqueline
Ooh, this one's tough.
versus Alexa Bliss. Team Matt versus Team Matt. So you shut up till the end. No, I'm kidding. Any arguments?
I don't say much anyway.
Any arguments for either one? Anyone you feel strongly about?
Well, he's
since
supposed to
it's
go
your
let him
team?
go last.
You never know. Maybe he argues for one of them.
No, the whole point is you go
All
last.
right. All right.
I'm on the fence as well, so if you know.
I'm gonna go with Jacqueline. Mainly.
Jackie annoyed me because of her WCW rum. She made WCW rum?
She.
Oh Lord.
Good for her.
It wasn't good.
If you could call it.
Oh, run.
And who said you could call her Jackie? What are you friends with her? Like calling her Jackie?
That's a
Who are
weird
you?
way to spell Jack.
Right? I don't like anything about that.
All right.
Your opinion's null and void.
Oh,
All right.
yo, Gangrel!
Gangrel versus Team Matt.
Team Matt.
I love it. I'm gonna go with
Jake
Jacqueline.
Jake Quillen.
I'm gonna go with Jacqueline mainly because I feel like she was more consistent. Alexa Bliss, between being hurt, just taking time off and everything, like she hasn't been on consistently enough for me to consider her one of the greatest of all time. Whereas Jacqueline was through a couple of different eras. She had a couple of different turns and characters, and I really enjoyed most of them. So I'm gonna go with Jacqueline.
All right. As you talked, it helped me kind of get to my decision as well. I'm going with Alexa Bliss because no.
Everything you said, fuck
Get
you.
out of here. Go fuck
Because
yourself.
I was
you
thinking
idiot.
about it. Her title reigns,
Race.
her seating is way too high. All of her titles were from when she was Miss Texas doing nothing in an indie. She shouldn't be seated this high to begin with. Yeah, she was around a time when the women weren't doing as much on TV, but I never got it. I never saw it from her enough to be able to put her through here. So I'm going with Bliss.
Tiebreaker for you. Your team.
Well, 6 degrees of separation, I believe strongly in. And you go back to Adelphi,
Oh God.
there was a performer named Ryan Cabrera that opened for Fat Joe.
Yes.
God damn.
Amazing show.
God damn.
No notes.
Who we're jumping way out of class on the A reunion.
Just say it. Just rip the Band-Aid
No,
off.
let him cook.
I'm just gonna jump right. We're not even doing 6 degrees. We're going 2 degrees. Me, Ryan Cabrera, Alexa Bliss. She moves on.
There you go. There you go.
All right. Can we please move
Let me
on?
see
I
your
don't mind that.
light. I think that's the song.
Alondra Blaze
Oh,
versus.
that's what I meant to vote for.
Awesome. You broke him. That was it, man. That was his last straw. You broke him. The glow's back on. He's done with us.
Way too many Kongs in wrestling.
Alondra Blaze
King Kong Bundy.
from Team Danny versus Awesome Kong from Team Juice. For me personally, this is a hard one. I like them both a lot. I really do. I like Awesome Kong a lot. Her run in TNA was great. I wish she had a better run in WWE, but her run in TNA was great. Alondra Blaze is like the opposite. Her run in WWF was great. I wish she had a better run in WCW, but they just didn't know what to do with women's wrestling. So like that, her best part of WCW was just throwing the garbage, the belts in the trash. So it's like, I don't know.
But she was a garbage collector.
Yeah.
And she did that. So
Yeah.
that's poetic.
I agree. We want to start it off?
I thought you were starting it.
I don't know.
You were just talking.
I was just saying facts. I was just talking.
Okay.
I said I didn't know.
I'm going with Awesome Kong just because of her, no pun intended, her impact in TNA. Obviously, if you weren't watching, it's hard to fully get it, but in a time when it was all about Diva Search and Divas and the Women's Revolution wasn't a thing yet, like, yeah, it's corny, but TNA was doing it. And you got Awesome Kong in there with Gail Kim, with Tiffany, or Taryn Terrell, sorry. The Beautiful People, all those. Mickey was in there. They were owning that division, and Awesome Kong was, like, basically the Samoa Joe of that division. Like, that powerhouse that when she comes out, you're like, oh, you're fucked. Like, she's going to mess you up.
Yeah, her WWE name was Karma Freebird.
Yeah, and the only reason her career ended, honestly, probably the pregnancy. I think she had the kid and then just didn't go back.
Yeah.
But, I'm going with Awesome Kong.
Which is weird, and I'm not trying to be funny because of what you did, but your argument kind of convinced me for Alondra Blaze because she was the only one doing it pretty much in the 90s. It felt like that it was doing, like, real women's wrestling. Her and Bull Nakano were having a bunch of matches together. And, like, I feel like those were the only women's wrestlers I remember from that time. And she was, like, struggling to just do it by herself. And she was doing a pretty good job. She had WrestleMania matches. She was all over the place. So I'm going to go with Alondra Blaze.
I was going to go Alondra Blaze because I remember that she's a trash collector and threw the belt out, and I love that.
It was one of the greatest moments in the war history.
But Karma says, take Awesome Kong.
Karma says.
Because...
Read the tweet! Read the tweet! Let's go!
All right. Awesome Kong making it through. We're almost done with round 2, ladies and gentlemen. So
we have
this is going great.
1, 2, 3. We have 6 6 more matches to go, and no vetoes have been used
No
by
vetoes.
anybody.
So this is going to get crazy at the
My
end.
2 picks again.
All right, this is not a hard one.
This is tough.
This is not a hard one. Stop.
Freebird says Lita.
Stop.
But I mean, there's no such thing as women wrestling without Fabulous Moolah.
Yeah, but Fabulous Moolah was a terrible human being. The only reason she made it past was because her first round opponent
But we
wasn't a good wrestler.
we only found that out later.
Marie also says Lita. People knew. We just weren't alive yet.
Yeah.
We literally found out later by default.
Yeah, we found out later because they were gonna honor her, and everyone's like, "Do you not remember what we said about like 40 or 50 years ago?" That's why we didn't know.
Snickers literally had to step in to take the match away from her.
Yeah.
Snickers was like, nah.
I'm gonna add this to my conspiracy list.
All right.
Oh, I wouldn't.
So is your vote in?
I'm going with Lita, no
All right,
question.
I'm going with Lita as well.
Do not.
It's his choice.
Do not.
His choice.
No, I have Lita ranked higher anyway.
Oh God, I got scared.
V-
All right, next Lita makes it through. Next round, please. We have. Oh, this is a hard one. Victoria from Team Juicebox versus Asuka from Team Danny. And I really love both wrestlers a lot. Do you want to start it off? You sound like you're ready.
Yeah, I'm going with Asuka. I mean, I like Victoria. I liked her in TNA. I liked her in WWE. Always a solid talent, but Asuka is just so good. She's great. So yeah, I'm going with Asuka.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. I think Asuka is just a level above. So Asuka for me as well.
cool.
All right.
All right.
Don't feel strongly
I'm
about
not-
Victoria. That's all right. That's all right. We got some Freebird and Marie
All
also
right.
say Asuka.
No, I was gonna say
We're lined up.
she's one step away from a pet snake, and that's terrifying.
What, Victoria? Because of the spider?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Reminds you of Jake the Snake Roberts? Is that
No,
the
that's a
problem?
bad thing. That's a bad.
You don't like?
If you have a pet snake, you're weird.
Whoa.
Hope none of you at home have a pet snake. I think Gangrel had a pet snake.
He's weird.
Gangrel definitely had a pet snake. All right, next matchup.
He also drank blood.
That's fair. Next matchup, please.
He's low on iron. I'm with Matt. Pet snake is weird.
Your pet snake is weird.
Oh boy.
All
Am I
right.
allowed to say that on?
Charlotte versus Rhea. And Danny goes last.
So we got Charlotte from Team Mad versus Rhea from Team Juicebox WrestleMania rematch.
Yeah. Who won
Rubber
that?
match, actually, because they had 2 WrestleMania matches.
I'm going with Rhea Ripley.
Wow.
I love everything they've done with her and her charisma in NXT, even before NXT when she was in Australia doing the stuff in the Mae Young Classic. Before that, her evolution to become what she is now. I'm going with Rhea Ripley.
So Rhea is the hot name right now, and I know that's your
I
hobby.
like how you sounded to me
I
right
was
now.
like, shouldn't Danny be going first?
No.
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 Oh
I'm
yeah,
the tiebreaker.
I did this last time. I'm a dummy. All right.
And I know a lot of people are fatigued with Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
But Charlotte is really the standard of women's wrestling. She's done it all. 16 titles, not by accident. Maybe by name. But she's very athletic in the ring. Pulls off great moves. Recently got hurt. That's the same.
Hashtag nepotism.
Well, let's talk about Rick later, because that's another... Look at the genes of Rick. Amazing.
They show.
The man looks like he's died right now. I'm so scared for Charlotte when she's older.
Purely in ring, I've seen so much more than Charlotte and Rhea. I think Rhea's last match was about 2 years ago when Roman last defended.
It was last month. She fought at the chamber.
Rhea's good. I just don't think she's at Charlotte's level yet for total greatest of all time. Rhea might get there.
I hear him shout at us through the computer.
He hit you with the caps lock.
I hear the anger.
It's fine.
But you have to talk about Rick. You don't have to talk about anyone else when you mention Rhea.
That's because her dad's not cool enough.
Wow. Who is her dad?
I have no idea. It's a nobody.
We have no idea. So we have one for Charlotte, one for Rhea. I'm the tiebreaker. This, when I was making this, I knew was going to be the hardest matchup for me because I want to be unbiased, and I think Rhea will be better than Charlotte. But I also think those 16 title reigns are just forced down our throat, and those numbers are very inflated. And I hate inflated numbers; they're the worst.
Inflated numbers stink.
She really should be down to a maximum 10, and even that's too high for like how long her career. Think about how long it took Ric Flair, Randy Orton, Cena to get to 16. She's not even like halfway done with her career. She's right at 16. That's wild.
One of the 4 horsewomen.
She wouldn't have 16. Fuck out of here.
Who's hot right now?
Luke, I'm afraid of this vote. I'm not afraid of what to do. Can we skip this matchup and come back to it?
Live your life, my friend.
I don't know what. No, I don't know what to do.
Well,
Man, this is the hardest matchup.
well, actually, here, I'll help you.
Uh-oh.
All right,
I need
so
some help.
you put Rhea at number 28 on your list, and you have Charlotte at number 8.
I gotta go with my own numbers. We're gonna go with Charlotte
Good man.
making it through.
That's
Good
awesome.
man.
Veto.
You know what's funny about that?
My
If he
cha-
went the other way,
my-
I was going.
I am enacting my veto
All right.
for Rhea Ripley to go through.
Okay.
Charlotte's out.
I'm not upset about that.
Kick rocks.
All right. Rhea Ripley has been vetoed through to the next round.
So you know what that means? Put an asterisk next to her name.
Good luck.
She doesn't deserve it.
Good luck with your knee.
Oh my god.
All the ligaments. All the CLs.
All right. Next matchup.
She's out.
We have Trish Stratus from Team Matt versus Athena from Team Juice.
Hashtag juicebox.
How we feeling about this matchup?
I'm still on cloud 9 about getting Charlotte out, so you
That
gotta,
was
you gotta
hilarious.
give me a minute.
So Matt, why don't you start us off here? He's very excited. Woo!
Athena's good.
Juice box. I didn't even see that.
Athena's good, but what has she like really done? Like NXT, Ring of Honor, who cares? No one watches those.
So
Trish is was WWE for
I get Matt's argument.
years.
You're comparing the pros to the minors.
Exactly.
I understand. She's great in the minors,
the greatest minor league baseball player. I couldn't even tell you who his name was.
but when she came to the pros, she didn't translate as well.
She did not. She couldn't hit
Both
the
on
slide.
AEW and WWE.
She couldn't hit the curveball.
Interesting.
Trouble with the curve, we call that.
Interesting. Argument? Counter argument?
You know,
I took him off of Cloud 9 real quick.
no. You know what? I'm good because I know y'all are just trolling. You don't mean a word you say. You ain't disrespecting Athena like that. Athena was on all y'all list.
To be honest, I thought she was good as Ember Moon, and then I haven't really been paying attention to her recently. I know you said she had a great year.
She's still killing it.
Yeah.
But
I said it. She has one of my most favorite finishes of all time. I love her finisher. That twisting stunner through. It's great.
so did you make your pick? You put it
I
in
believe
there.
he surely voted.
I wasn't even listening. I tuned out. Honestly, I tuned out. I told you I wasn't even ready to vote. So I was letting you guys kind of just go off. I heard minor leagues and whatever. I assumed you were talking about Trish.
You hear with trouble
But,
with the curve?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Athena.
All right, I gotta go with Trish. Yeah, if we're talking about greatest of all time, Athena might be the best right now in some people's opinion, but Trish right now is greatest of all time. So yeah. Can you imagine? Whose are you using? All right. Next round, we got 2 matchups left. No veto for Juice. Myself and Matt still have a veto, and this is an interesting one. We got Serena Deeb from Team Juicebox versus my number 1, China. Where are we going with this?
You can go first. I figure it's easier for you.
Yeah, I'm going to go with China. She's my number 1. I think, when you think of women's wrestling, she's one of the first names that come to mind. So, China for me.
Yeah, I know I'm talking to a wall right now, but I'm going with Serena Deeb, just because I think she's a better wrestler. While China may have had the exposure and the hype and the look and all that stuff, in terms of her wrestling ability, I think Deeb just has it more. No hate on China, but
No,
between
I
the
don't-
two, I like
That
more.
that's not a wrong argument.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like. Yeah, we can get to it later on because I'm assuming I know where this is gonna go. But I'm voting for Deeb.
I'm gonna summon my inner future vice president. China.
China.
China. I
China
hate you.
wasn't that good, but broke so many walls down as wrestling with men and winning. Yeah, it's exactly Like she.
She was
You're right.
She was Chris Jericho before
Oh.
Chris Jericho.
Wait a minute.
Break down the wall.
All right, last matchup of round number 2, please.
Only one of you can use your veto.
Only one of us can do it first.
Ooh.
I don't think we'll
Ooh.
need to.
Someone subscribe.
Or someone subscribes. But we have Beth Phoenix, Team Danny, versus Brie Bella, Team Matt.
So false to me.
Falls to you, but we're the vetoes. So this will be interesting. I'm going to go with Beth Phoenix. I don't think it's a question. I think she is head and shoulders way above Brie Bella.
Marie says Brie Bella, and she's right. You know why?
Marie, stay home. I don't want to hear you right now.
Okay, so that's one vote for Beth.
I'll go Brie Bella. You know why?
Ooh. One
damn
vote
it.
for Brie.
Don't do this.
Ooh.
Don't do this.
Ooh.
Don't even sully it.
So I never liked Beth, but Brie was like the coolest during the worst era of women's wrestling.
She was
ever.
not the cool.
I've
what?
never heard anybody say Brie was the coolest. of
Just for
anything.
that alone.
Yeah, I was gonna do it for fun, but I'm going Beth now.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
that was crazy.
Veto.
Oh!
Veto her through twice.
Are we really doing this again?
Yeah.
Why does this happen every tournament where we make one consistently terrible decision?
I don't know about you guys, but Brie was the coolest diva of her era.
Oh, do you see what you did, Freebird? Do you see what you did? This is on you.
I don't even want to take a commercial break.
See, I was
Wouldn't that mean the hottest?
no. He means like cool, like Razor Ramon, like hey, yo.
But if they're on every week, that means like they were hot.
Jeez, man, I need to use my verbiage quicker.
Brie.
Oh man, I mean, yeah, there never was a Beth mode.
I'm so
You know?
mad.
Beth mode doesn't sound the same.
Can we? What do we need to? Do we need to do anything?
I
Can we
think
just go to round
I think
three?
you need a commercial.
No, just go to round. This is awful. I can't believe we did this.
You said yeah.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, all right. We're gonna give Danny a minute. Take a commercial break here. When we come back, we're gonna keep moving on. We're finishing the tournament tonight. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
No,
Here they are,
100%.
you're
That was great.
Got my boys with me, we ain't never alone. We gon' go all night, they can't make us go home. Got that green, stack it up, never ending. Ladies line up, they got Gucci, Louis Vuitton.
Fuck!
You know, this is why we don't have the subscribers we have, because we pull shit. You don't see Freebird subscribing right now, do you?
He's already-
You made him all. No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I think that was Marie who subscribed. Yeah.
He
So
loves
you made this
Bella.
man all happy. He's not even giving it back to you.
Give him a minute.
This is the crap we're talking about. We're feeding the wrong fans.
Marie.
There you go, Maria.
Yeah, maybe you should make one if you're gonna kind of do this bullshit on our podcast, all right?
Whoa, whoa,
Freebird.
whoa, whoa.
Might be cheaper just to.
This is
Freebird,
ridiculous.
We love you. We
Out
appreciate
of
you being here.
Out of control.
One day when you have the funds and you want to support, by all means, go for it.
Yeah.
But for now, we appreciate the view and the
Yeah.
support and the activity here in chat.
He appreciates it.
I do.
Round 3. Matchup number 1.
You want to pay for 2 prom accounts in
No.
this economy?
I agree with him.
You can afford it.
Yeah, I think you should pay for an actual product.
All right. Time to begin the Sweet 16.
So,
Here we go. How sweet is it? Round 1.
32.
Round 1 is not so sweet for Juicebox.
Do we have it up on the screen? I don't see it.
Oh.
Up on the...
oh, put the wrong one.
There it is.
Round 1.
Yeah, this is why I yelled fuck before. This is my number 2 and my number 3. These are 2 of my top 3 favorite women's
Who's your
wrestlers
number 1?
ever.
Serena Deeb.
Mercedes.
Who's my number 1? Yeah, you guys go first, man. I can't.
Yeah, well, you are the
yeah.
tiebreaker, so that's
I'm saying
fair.
I can't choose. This is tough.
I'll start it off. I'm going to go with the same argument I've been using, where I think if we're talking about greatest of all time, Mickey's done more all time, even though Becky has main evented and done some historic stuff. Again, just a few more years and then she takes the cake, but I think Mickey right now has done a little bit more longer.
I'm going to go Becky.
And Freebird, I think, literally kind of reiterated what I said, yeah.
I'm going to go Becky. I think she's brought her career already to bigger heights already than Mickey ever did. Mickey has the longer career, but Becky was... She might have been the face of WWE for like a year there. Like literally
Which
like,
Mickey never was.
over like the guys. Like I'm not saying the face of the women's division. I'm saying
No,
the
100%.
face of the company.
The man.
100%.
Yeah.
Just a reminder before Juice votes, we don't have any vetoes left. We are in round
Yeah,
3,
Danny-
so no more vetoes.
Danny saved his timeouts for nothing.
Well, I didn't think Brie Bella was going to...
All right. So before I make my vote, I just want to remind everybody in the room before it starts getting spicier in here. We're all friends. We all love each other.
This is a heartbreak for you.
I know.
Okay.
Let's just all play nice. All right. I'm saying it before
You're
we start.
saying no grudge picks.
I'm just saying before we start.
I'm saying there's no Brie Bella, all right,
Let's
making
just-
it to round
I-
4.
I'm out of vetoes.
I'm just saying. I know we're all a little hot about Bree and Charlotte.
I'm had at Freebird. We'll be fine.
All right.
Freebird's the real villain here, so
Not
we're
the one
good.
that used the veto, but
No,
okay, I digress.
because he was influenced by this
All right.
little troll.
Either way, I just want to get that out of the way. We're all friends here. We're all good. My vote's gonna be for Mickey. It is tough, but I put Mickey at 2 over Becky for a reason.
Gotta
So,
go with the numbers.
Going with Mickey.
All right, Mickey makes it through. Becky, great run.
She's so fine.
Do this in a year or two, I guarantee you probably win the whole thing. So
Yeah.
let's find out.
All right.
Next
Next
round.
match. Let's
Next matchup.
go.
Another hard one. We have Soraya versus Britt Baker. Team Juicebox versus Team Matt. I'm the tiebreaker. Whoever would like to start.
I picked Soraya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. I picked Saraya as well.
I mean, if you look at my standings, I'm sure I had Soraya higher than Britt.
Yeah, Britt's number 34, so...
Yeah, you had Saraya at 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Soraya makes it through. That was a nice, easy one. Woo! That's a clean sweep. I would have voted for Soraya as well. Next up,
Well,
Aja
Danny.
Kong versus Bailey.
Not
both
to be
from
confused
my
with Awesome
teams.
Kong people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know that's an easy mistake. To
Whatever foolish people were confusing that, please don't continue to do that. How would you guys like to go here?
I'll go first. You went first last time. I'm going with Bailey.
I will go with Bailey.
Yeah, I think finally, as much as I love voting for Aja Kong for her nostalgia, I finally know someone over Aja Kong, so Bailey.
The upset. The 12 beating the 1.
There
Wow.
we go.
Goes to show you, though, how poorly booked Bailey is. Only 4 title reigns for as long as she's been with.
Well,
Yeah,
it's just Charlotte has
Yeah.
16.
And in 2 of them, she was just holding there on her arms. But yeah.
Oh, no.
Dear God.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Oh, no.
So all the Juice's top 4s face each other in this round. That's rough.
This is not fair.
That's rough.
This is not fair.
Who did the seating?
Juice. All right. I honestly, I'm not sure where to go here.
For me, it's Mercedes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with Mercedes as well. We'll take it out of your hands, bud.
What happened? I blacked out.
We
What
made
happened?
we made it easy for you.
You voted?
Yeah, Mercedes has made it through.
Oh, okay.
Would you like to place a vote?
No. Not between my 2 loves.
Moving on.
All right, we're back.
All right. Now we have a Team Matt, Alexa Bliss versus Team Juicebox's Awesome Kong. Another hard one. This is another good one. How are we feeling here? Oh, what a matchup next round. That's crazy.
Stop looking.
I had to do it.
Yeah, I'm going Awesome Kong about everything I said before about her in TNA and her impact there. I think everything she's done versus what Bliss has done. Yeah, I'm going with Kong.
I'm gonna go Bliss. I might just be Bliss's biggest fan for no reason,
That's fine.
but I like Alexa.
I like Alexa. We're going Impact. We're going Grace of All Time and what they've done. Awesome Kong, I think, has done a lot more for the business
That's
than
good.
Alexa.
That's
So I'm
good,
going to go with
Danny.
Awesome.
That's good, Danny. At least you're not
Racist?
setting the black people.
I say
back
read the
anymore.
tweet, man.
Yeah, read the tweet to yourself, man. All right, next round. Next matchup, I mean. Yeah, this is rough. It's okay, man.
I'm hurting.
It's okay, man.
I'm hurting. Ooh.
Oh,
This is a good one.
Speaking of hurting, both your top 3s.
Yeah.
Both your number 3s.
Team Matt's Lita
Shit.
versus my Asuka. How do we feel? Not my Asuka, by the way. She's just on my team.
Lita moonsaulted so Asuka could run.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna yeah.
I understand. She laid the groundwork.
I get it. I don't like it.
So you said Lita?
I'm going with Asuka. I do.
Oh, man.
I think she's better. I think she has better character. She's won more titles.
I don't like having to kill one of your babies.
I just think she's a better wrestler personally.
Give me Asuka.
Good, because you don't like Lita anyway, so I would have called you a fraud if you voted for her.
She's all right. She's all right. I don't not like her. I just don't think she's as good as like when it's with Trish and Lita. Like it's never that. It's for me. It's Trish and Lita.
Yeah.
But that's just me personally.
All right, matchup number 7.
Asuka.
Veto! Oh,
Wait, no!
Wait a second. Oof. 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 So this is one of my first crushes versus my current crush.
That's saying a lot.
It's crazy.
That's saying a lot.
This is spanning decades and decades. All right.
It's tough to.
I know, this
it's
is-
tough to fairly say because they're two different.
This is a very hard
Trish,
one.
Trish was ruling things before women really got technical in the ring. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hate to say it that way.
No,
I
you're
don't know a
right.
better way
That's
to
exactly
say it.
what I was saying about Jacqueline before.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Like, yeah, I'm sure she was good, but she never really had that chance to show it to me as a fan.
Like, how
watching.
many of those 8 title reigns was because she stripped her opponent naked in the ring? You know what I'm saying? At least 4.
Honestly, no.
No, I don't think
not
so.
for
It
Trish.
wasn't
Yeah.
for any
Trish might have been 1 or
Like,
2.
Yeah, maybe one.
I'll
yeah.
give you 1 or 2, but no, really had not a lot. And she also had long title reigns. She didn't really have a lot of short ones.
With that said, I vote for Trish.
Okay.
No way.
I didn't see that coming.
You're number 2.
I wonder
Yeah.
where Juice is going.
So I just want the record to show that if I didn't do what I did heroically last round, this would have been Charlotte versus Trish,
That would have been a clean
tough.
sweep,
and it would have absolutely been a clean sweep.
100%.
And
And now you made it more difficult for us.
For Charlotte?
for Trish,
I wonder if you would vote for
Um,
Charlotte or Trish. That's interesting.
me?
No, him.
Oh, he would have gone Trish.
Look at the numbers, Danny.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
numbers
Number
don't lie.
two. Yeah, number two.
You know, I'm gonna go Trish.
Wow.
It's tough, but yeah.
I thought you were
Trish.
going to go Rhea. I really
No, because like yeah, Trish.
did. No, that's
Don't talk him out of it.
unbiased.
That's a great pick.
I would
made
have.
up.
I know. I was
I'm
gonna
good,
go-
I'm good.
I was
I'm
gonna go
with
Trish too.
I'm
I was
with
gonna go
Trish.
Trish too. Trish would have made it.
Yep.
All right.
It was
Last
tough though.
matchup of round 3.
Oh my god.
This will be the easiest matchup of round 3.
Oh my Lanta. Ooh.
I'm not even looking.
Ooh.
Just whoever is not Brie Bella.
China.
Don't even joke around, Juice.
Brie Bella.
Stop it. Why are you doing this? Put China through and let's move on, please.
Damn. Cinderella run.
Crazy.
Any subs? No.
Crazy. I hate you both.
That was
All right,
That was a George
so-
Washington.
It was worth a shot.
Before we start,
This is
I just want to name
the
I just
Elite
want-
8.
The Elite 8. I just want to go over. Do you just want to keep it a surprise? Or do you want to go over all the Elite 8?
Wait, go over what?
Just to give you a quick rundown, like who's left of what team or no?
You can see who has how many team Juice has.
All right,
Danny.
Juice-
I wouldn't say names though.
All right,
Yeah.
Juice. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the top 8.
Half the field.
Half the
50%.
field.
I'm gonna guess 2 and 2.
I'm gonna
I
guess 1 and
have
3.
1, 2, 3, and Matt has 1.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dang. All right.
Interesting. All right.
That's 'cause
So
Danny
first,
stole all my top picks.
you chose your top pick.
You stole him.
You stole them.
So, all right, here we go. First round match. First matchup of round 4.
My babies.
Another Team Juicebox matchup. Mickey James versus Saraya. I'm gonna stick with what I've been trying to do fairly, which is longevity. Mickey James. When it's this close, that's just what I fall back on. So I'm gonna go with Mickey James.
It's a shame Saraya got hurt. Because she had a rocket up her ass.
Yeah.
Figuratively.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
That wasn't a rocket, Juice.
I just have a really bad thing to say that I can't say.
Ayo.
Hey, yo. I'm going to vote for Saraya, though.
All right.
All right, making me pick. That's fine. Yeah, I'm going with Mickey.
As I say, look at the numbers.
Yep, Mickey moves on.
All right. Matchup number 2.
This is getting serious.
I know. My heart's being a little bit. This was the one I was like, oh shit, what a great matchup.
Well, I feel like all of Bailey's matchups so far have been like people she's faced. Right.
Yep. She had EO, and then I think she had, was it Bianca? Not Bianca.
Naomi.
Naomi,
Naomi.
yeah.
All right.
All right, well,
So we have Bailey versus Mercedes Monet.
Mercedes. My vote.
I'm gonna go with Mercedes as well. I love Bailey, but I think Mercedes is the bigger star.
You don't want to hug it out?
I do. I love her. I love
All right,
her.
Mercedes. Clean sweep.
Clean sweep.
I don't like where this is going.
I know you already know the next matchup. Matchup number 3.
I don't like this.
You just keep shorting your. You keep capping yourself.
Oh,
This
shit.
is another. Yeah, man. All these matchups are rough. They are rough. So we have Awesome Kong, Team Juicebox, versus Asuka, Team Danny. I'm gonna start this one off. I believe they both made big impact in their respective companies. But I believe Asuka is the better wrestler. So I'm going to go, and better character. So I'm going to go with Asuka.
Yeah, it's tough, but I'm going Asuka as well.
Asuka.
Yeah.
Clean sweep for the Princess of Tomorrow.
Well, they kind of, well, yeah. I feel like they're starting to bring her back, but they ruined her for a little bit, though.
Oh, yes. I've said it forever. Her and Shinsuke, they don't know how to properly portray.
Producer needs a clean sweep sound. Oh.
Ooh, maybe
That's a
like
good point.
whoosh.
How about a woohoo? Yeah.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Or like a
All
bell. Like
right.
a ding ding.
Matchup number 4, last matchup of round 4.
The last of the Elite Eight. Ooh.
Oh my lord. Oh my
Yeah,
Oh.
Trish Stratus, Team Matt versus China, Team Danny.
So I need to point
what
out.
a matchup.
I need to point out something.
This is great.
lord. Are you gonna point it out?
Yeah.
Because I was gonna point
Oh,
it
then
out.
you do it. Go for it, by all means.
What are you going to point out?
I go last anyway, so you two take the
What are
floor.
we pointing out?
So I've mentioned that Danny stole all my picks because we both had China and Trish as 1 and 2,
Yep.
and I let Danny keep China at 1, and I took Trish. For my
Well, I
team.
mean, you wanted Trish over China.
I let you have it.
You wanted Trish over China.
My vote is for China.
I'm going to have to go with China as well.
Wow.
I love Trish, but
Yeah.
going China.
I would have
That
gone.
was rough.
I would have gone with Trish.
That was rough. Oh, the producer's saying I don't care. He's not even letting us more in Trish Stratus. Jeez. Not giving her time. All right, China made it through.
Final
Final
four.
4. Now, really quick.
I think it's 2 Juice and 2 Danny.
2 Juice and 2 Danny.
This is not fair.
Matt's officially eliminated, but we both have someone in the final matchup because we are both eliminating ourselves in each semifinal.
This is not.
And both semifinals are fucking tough. First one, Mickey James, Mercedes Moné. Ah. Fuck. Yo, your number 1 and number 2 made it though, bro. That's impressive.
At what price?
That's
At what price?
Your number 3, 4.
I was gonna say, if it helps, my number 1 and my number 3 made it at the same price.
All right. Well,
My number 1 never made it.
one day.
My number 1 didn't even make the tournament. Or did it?
Wait a minute.
All right. Oh man. Do you
Yo.
want to start this one off? Do you want me to start? I don't even know.
I don't have much to say. Except, I think it's if we're going strictly in ring, I think Mercedes is a step above Mickey. In my humble opinion. I think Mickey has definitely longevity, but I think Mercedes, this new breed of wrestler, like I would argue, like all, since the 4 horsewomen are all a step above in the ring, doing things that you didn't really.
But she's
see.
still doing it with them right now.
Is she? She can't hit the curveball.
You talking about Mickey?
Because she got put into the minor league, so she's an ROH. That's why.
Mickey's not in ROH.
TNA, sorry.
She's not doing TNA right now either.
What's she doing right now?
Nothing.
Oh, she retired?
No. She took a break.
My point.
She's working like production with NWA.
My point, people. Mercedes.
Mercedes Moné. All right. I'm also going to go with Mercedes. Only because of the argument that kind of stuck with me from the last round, which is that
Longevity.
no, Mickey hasn't been like the star, and Mercedes was, and Mercedes is, and unlike Becky, she's doing it other places also, which I kind of like to see for Grace all the time. So I think I'm gonna go with Mercedes.
Lori.
So I took the vote out of your hand at least.
Yes, but I would have gone with Mercedes.
Sweet. So that would have been a clean sweep.
Tough
Play
as
the
it would have
sound.
been- Tough as it would have been.
No, that was a rough one. That's a rough one.
Mercedes.
Yo, next one's a rough one too. Because next one is talent versus impact. Which is what we've been kind of basing all the China's matchups on. So is this the one to finally take China down or not?
China.
All right. Yeah, I'm going with Asuka. I think.
Bitch, I helped you last round. No, I'm just joking.
No, the truth
fucking around,
though.
I'm fucking around.
Yeah, I think she's a better wrestler all around. And just like I said with China, yeah, she has the history, like the impact of like the moments and stuff, but like really in the end, I don't think she was as good as a lot of the other talent on this list. But yeah, so I'm going Asuka.
If she wasn't there with Shawn Michaels, would you be that?
Wait, what? Oh. And again, you have to think China hasn't really done it in other companies, like you were just saying about the other two.
Yeah, she's taking a break.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I got a lot of booze, and I kind of like it.
From the producer specifically. He doesn't like anything you say. I am
I pick Snooki.
Not when it counted.
Fuck. I'm going with Asuka.
Wow.
Your future president will not be happy.
I'm going with Asuka. That was so rough.
Wow.
That was so rough. I really thought I was in for China for a second.
Wow.
You want to
alright.
veto it?
Veto myself. So hold on, wait.
That's
Don't do it yet.
Finals time then.
Don't
Holy
do it
crap.
yet. And the finals, honestly, I didn't expect it.
Me neither.
I didn't expect this finals.
Yeah.
Let's pull up the finals, please. Mercedes Moné
A 3 and a 2.
versus Asuka. To be fair, the number ones were, like we said, weren't the strongest number ones.
Mickey had a run. I think that was really it.
That was it. Jacqueline was the number one. Aja Kong got by on just like nostalgia. We didn't really know much about her.
Technicalities.
And then who was the other one? Nikki Cross? No, who's the other number one?
No, it was Jacqueline. Yeah, you got it.
Jacqueline.
It was Charlotte. Charlotte, I took her out.
Oh yeah, Charlotte. Yeah, I took her out.
Killed her.
I love it. I took her out. Oh fuck.
I mean,
I think we each just pick our own. I think we just give this to Matt right now.
no. Well, I want to at least say this. That
No, go ahead.
In all
Make
honesty,
arguments on
in
which
all
game.
honesty, Mercedes is the only one this tournament where on numerous matchups we've just been like, Mercedes, go, move on, like with just knowing. And I think that says a lot about the matchups, but also the talent of just being like, do it, move her on, get her forward. We know what this is.
Agreed, but I think Asuka is better than Mercedes in the ring. And I think Asuka has had a better character than Mercedes because Asuka's character really just like flows. She really gets you involved with stuff. Sometimes Mercedes goes real like stale with the stuff. Like her and Bailey, they had a good run, but at a certain time, like they had to break that up. And I think they like overstayed it. Like I'm just saying, character wise, I think Asuka has a better character. I think she's better in the ring.
Well, both their characters are pretty simple. I mean, you really got Asuka as just being like, and it's fine. I like them both. Asuka being loud, eccentric, moving around and stuff. And Mercedes is doing the boss character. She's supposed to kind of be like a
Loud,
coach and
eccentric, moving around.
no, not like that.
They're
Like,
both-
not screaming it. But she's being like the CEO, the owner, owning it and stuff like that. And also, she's also beginning her second act now. Like she's doing all this stuff now with New Japan, with AEW. So I think that speaks a lot to her and everything you've seen online. Honestly, I think she. All right, I was holding this in the whole tournament, but honestly,
Say it.
no. Like in all honesty, I didn't really feel a certain way about women's wrestling until I saw her and Bailey at that takeover in Brooklyn. That changed for me. Like, holy shit, this is what they can do. Because I never really saw it like that. Yeah, you got Trish and Lita here and there, but they changed the game with that match and what they could do. And it just made me respect so much what she can do in the ring. And I can't say enough. I really think she's the greatest of all time that we've ever had. And I think she's the best to do it in North America and all around right now.
Your rebuttal.
He said a lot. I had to process it. No, I mean, that was his rebuttal to mine.
Okay.
I don't have like another rebuttal past whatever he said about her. She's been in huge matches herself, just like Mercedes. The problem is that their careers are so similar. So, like, I don't think there really is a wrong answer with whoever we go or with whoever you kind of go with here, in a sense. It's all on you, I think.
Little old me.
Little old you. But I think the only knock that's not really Asuka's fault, just like Mercedes' knock isn't really her fault, where she's been injured more. I think she's a little more injury prone, as we've seen. But Asuka's big knock is that they just don't use her well. Like, you see her talent every time she's on screen. You're enthralled by her. You watch what she does, but you wish she got a better push at certain times. And when she got the good pushes, she still got treated by like Charlotte at WrestleMania and all that bullshit. So it's just like, WWE needs to use her better. If they did, she'd be a cash cow for them, I think.
Would you like to know everyone's rankings, or are you ready?
I'm ready, I think. Unless we want a con pro.
No.
No.
Pro con pro.
I
think we've done our arguments. Yep. And for the record, you vote for
Mercedes Moné.
I vote for Asuka.
I want to vote for China.
God damn it.
But since I can't, say it with me.
CEO. 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 CEO.
I knew it.
CEO. CEO. Hey, greatest of all time, baby. Never a doubt. Number one, Mercedes Moné. All elite. Let's go.
Hit her music.
Again, not imagine.
You can't hear it because YouTube took it out, but it's there. It's playing right now.
No, again, we couldn't go wrong either way. Great choice. I can't wait to see what she does in AEW. She's going to be a bigger star. I think she's going to kind of have the Becky Lynch, if they do it right, the Becky Lynch approach in AEW where she could be the star of the company.
We could have gone wrong.
I don't. Well, earlier, not this last matchup.
Yes, you could have.
That's terrible.
Shout out to Brie Bella. What a run.
Stop.
She
What a run.
Sleeper,
Terrible
underdog.
run.
What
Awful
a run.
Good for
And
her.
again,
Oh.
Thank you,
Hey,
Gangrel.
yo.
I agree. Awful run by them.
Yes, agree on Bree. See?
Quiet,
I agree on Bree.
What a
You don't
run.
know. You and your cheapo husband. I don't want to hear it. All right. Ridiculous. No, congratulations, Mercedes Moné,
Welcome back.
I'm going to let her know. I'm going to tweet her.
winning the greatest women's
It's all
wrestler of all
coming up.
time.
It's all coming up.
From the
Monet.
Sharpshooters.
Friend of the show.
All coming to Monet. Debuts in AEW. Immediately wins an award. What else you got to do?
Never a doubt.
What's on store for next week?
Maybe we'll get it right next time.
It's the Mercedes Moné celebration episode. One whole episode recapping this tournament.
So
all the highs and highs.
So our greatest male of all time was Shawn Michaels. Greatest female of all time was Mercedes Moné. Next tournament,
greatest theme song was
greatest theme song,
Real American.
Yes.
Hulk Hogan. I thought we did another one, but maybe that was it.
No, I think those were all the greatest.
Greatest Kane was Kane.
Greatest Kane was Kane.
Greatest Sting was Sting.
Best Royal Rumble winner of all time. So Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah. Maybe that was the one we did.
Yeah, that was a big one. So I think we gotta do like a tag team one. Might be next GOAT of all time.
Yes,
team.
Marie. Hulk Hogan of Hogan Knows Best.
No, that's Terry.
No, that's
talking about the other
Terry Balboa.
Terry Bollea.
Balboa.
Terry Bollea.
Balboa.
Is that how you say his name?
Yeah. Anyway, so for
Balboa.
next week's show, what we have on the cards, we're going to be talking about the worst matches in WrestleMania history.
Oh, that's gonna be a fun
And
one.
also, we will be ranking on a tier list the WrestleMania logos from over the years. So that'll be
dope.
that'll be next week's
That's
episode.
Gonna be really exciting.
Let's go.
So we have like a double main event for next week. So it's
Gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's WrestleMania time now. The next few episodes all WrestleMania themed. That's what it's all about, baby.
If any of you would like to see Bork versus Goldberg, if you would like to see that, that'd be great. If any of you would like to see anything coming up, WrestleMania theme, shoot us a little message. Let us know. Maybe we'll be able to fit into an episode.
Yeet.
Until then, same time, same place next week. Sharpshooters, 7 p.m. on a Thursday. Don't forget to subscribe while you're waiting. Check some old episodes in the link tree. Sub on YouTube. Follow us on Twitch. I think we have a Twitter. I keep forgetting.
We do have a Twitter machine.
See you next week.
Twitter machine, and I get to do the intro. Mercedes Moné, baby. See ya.
Feeling live, all we ever do is win. So raise 'em up and let's cheers to the night. We won't stop, we gon' keep up the fight.
So no, yeah. So what we were just talking about? No, China. Yeah, I thought we were gonna have more conversation with China and Trish than we did. I was shocked that we didn't talk about that more. But I said I don't know, man. Something about her, just like every time I see her on screen, I'm just like, she's mesmerizing, and not in like like, oh my god, she's beautiful. It's just like anything she does, I want to watch. Anything she says, her facial expressions, her movements, I just want to see that all. I think it's dope.
Yeah, and I never really considered like Asuka, like I don't know. I guess I never really thought too much about it. I never really considered Asuka or Mercedes like playing a character. It really felt so much just like them being them turned up. And like that was it for me. So I never really like dinged either one. Or
it was just so funny because as we were talking about it more and more, I'm just like, holy shit, they are like pretty much the same. They're just hand in hand.
Yeah. Both great.
Both of them should have been used better in WWE. Like, it's crazy.
CM Punk is trending.
For what?
Wait, what is it? It's Thursday? There's nothing
No,
on.
he doesn't go on until next week.
I'm saying there's nothing on.
It's Booker T.
Oh.
Booker T says him and CM Punk almost got into it
Shut up, Booker T.
at NXT this week.
Did you see what he said about fucking Sammy with
What?
Gable?
I said the Booker T.
the-
I was
the
like,
pin?
come on, man. No, how like, no, wait, we got back on.